Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Run TMC. I'm your host, Max Miller. In this episode, we're talking about the SAP Concur Integrated Global Campaigns team and all the benefits they provide to our TMC partners. I'm joined today by Casey Willis, who is dedicated to creating global travel campaign content. Once you hear more about what Casey and the team are focused on and the content they're creating to elevate business travel on behalf of our TMC partners, we think you'll agree that we can help optimize your sales and retention efforts. And by the way, we believe this will benefit all of our TMC partners. Whether you are a mid-market TMC with a smaller marketing budget or a global TMC with access to more marketing resources. So thank you for joining me today, Casey.
Hi, Max. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here with you today.
While some of our TMCs may be familiar with the work of your team, this is likely new to some. So can you start by talking a bit more about your team, its charter, and how you work to bring the voice of travel to our campaigns?
I'm happy to, Max. So my team is responsible for creating SAP Concur global marketing content across thought leadership, PR, customer and data storytelling, and campaigns. And I sit on the campaign spoke of the group amongst two of my fellow campaign managers. And together, we collectively create globally relevant integrated marketing content for a variety of personas. So like finance, of course, travel, and then our IT decision makers. And these are folks at both enterprise and SMB companies. As for my specific role, I'm in charge of our global travel content. So for some additional background on how our campaigns work, our asset formats, there's a variety of them. So ebooks, webinars, white papers, brochures, videos to podcasts, you name it. Each piece covers a stage of the prospect and customer buying journey and are built to address an externally facing theme that's aligned to priority business outcomes our audiences are trying to achieve. So to then activate our campaigns, we partner with our regional marketing teams across the globe who then distribute the campaign assets via their own local marketing plans and channels. The content is also made available to our TMC partners via the SAP Concur Partner Portal, and timing is everything with our work. Our annual campaign releases take generally from 6 to 8 months of work. And it always begins with gathering external market and audience insights, to then deciding on an overarching campaign theme, to building out campaign messaging, and then creating the assets themselves. And then finally, we work to localize most of these assets in up to 10 languages. I consider myself extremely fortunate because the people on this team are passionate and proud of the work that we do. And our objective is to create high value, revenue, and media generating content that integrates across marketing channels to effectively tell the SAP Concur story. So we're essentially storytellers. We get to build stories around our solutions based on interesting and I hope somewhat thought-provoking topics like sustainability, AI, preparations for the next generation of travelers, the future of work, trends and predictions. And then sometimes the topics revolve around global studies that we conduct on subjects that every travel decision maker has on their mind, like duty of care, adding sustainability into your travel policy, multi-channel bookings, and sometimes we partner with TMCs, such as yourselves, to co-authored white papers or ebooks on topics that range from the future of travel or the challenges the travel community is facing and the strategies they're using to address them.
Great. Thank you for the overview. Now let's get to the exciting stuff. Can you share some of the topics you'll cover in 2024 so our TMCs know what's coming?
So our chat today comes at the perfect time as we just released the new 2024 campaign called Ready for Anything that will run at the start of 2024 for 12 plus months. The overarching storyline and foundation for this campaign, again, Ready for Anything, revolves around this messaging. So nobody knows exactly what the future holds, but every travel leader needs to be future ready. And with SAP Concur Solutions, you're ready for change because you get a travel platform that's continuously innovating to reduce risks, strengthen compliance, and expand content. You're going to see batches of new content released throughout the year. Travel topics that you can expect to see addressed include, of course, the evolution of travel and the future of SAP Concur Travel Solutions. There will be great customer stories and to support this, as well as demos. Some subtopics under Ready for Anything include mastering cost control and compliance and cash flow. This next wave of content around cost control and compliance will come out the latter part of Q1. You'll also see content coming out around growth, expansion, and scalability, the ability to adapt processes and policies and priorities. You'll see this new asset called 5 Reasons for More Travel Confidence, which really gets into the 5 reasons why travel leaders should choose SAP Concur Solutions. And it highlights how these solutions help our travel community overcome change and move confidently into the future. So one of the topics explores the value of Concur and our ability to scale and grow. We created an ebook which with best practices for reporting, analytics, and control for our travel manager audience. The ebook is called Dominate Your Travel Data. And then we're also going to be coming up with content around employee experience, boosting morale, productivity, and retention. Duty of care is a big part of this topic as it remains #1 priority for both travelers and travel managers. So in partnership with International SOS, our latest ebook, which is called Your Most Important Duty is Duty of Care, we address current risks for employees, whether they're in the office, working from home, or traveling for business, and offer guidance and tips to help prevent these risks or, in worst case scenarios, manage them. The 5 focus areas covered in this ebook include reliable intelligence, that's your data, knowing where your employees are, geopolitical crisis, physical health, mental health, working from home and anywhere. And in another new asset, a white paper, we're going to address how can you meet traveler needs and values in this changing workforce. It's called Preparing for Perpetual Workforce Change. That is a tongue twister. This is a thought leadership body of work that explores the 4 ways that HR and travel leaders can better meet employee and business needs.
All great stuff. Thank you. Now that everyone is grounded on your team and what's to come, can you explain the opportunities for our TMCs to become involved in this campaign work? Who should they contact if they'd like to be a part of one of these thought leadership pieces?
Absolutely. And yes, there is definitely opportunity to work together and create co-authored thought leadership content. Generally, how it works, I collaborate with our partner marketing team to brainstorm new content ideas where I come to the table with an idea or premise. So for instance, how travel leaders can build sustainability and DE&I into their travel program. And then the partner team recommends a TMC to work with based on these content needs and objectives, etc., that we talk through. From there, I set up an initial intro call with the TMC to just get into the details and how the projects work. And these projects come at no monetary cost to our TMCs. However, we do ask for your time, and generally that looks like a 30-minute intro call just for via a virtual meeting, followed by a 45 to 60-minute call with our agency of writers, where we go through an interview. We go basically get through the meat of the content. Then followed by 3 rounds of review from copy and design via email. So we love working with our TMCs. If this is something that you're interested in, please let us know at SAP Concur Partners at sap.com or reach out to your partner business manager.
To go a bit further on this, can you talk about where these campaigns are shared for use by our TMC partners? And further, if a TMC decides to collaborate with us, can these pieces be co-branded?
So we also love when our TMC partners use our content. As you can tell, we put a lot of time and money into these assets, which are free for you to use. So whether you're looking for thought leadership content or something with more focus on a product, it's available to you. And there is opportunity to co-brand on these assets. So when scrolling through the SAP Concur Partner Portal, if you come across an asset or a topic of interest that you'd like to incorporate into your work, please reach out to learn how to bring this asset to life into your work. So thank you for having me, Max. Thank you to our TMC partners. I look forward to working with you. Again, please feel to reach out at SAP Concur Partners at sap.com. Thank you so much.
It's really exciting to hear about these additional opportunities for our TMCs. Thank you, Casey, for being here today to share this. And to our partners, thanks for joining us today. As a reminder, you can find this and other Run TMC videos in the Partner Portal by accessing the Partner Types tab at the top and selecting TMC. We'll see you soon on the next Run TMC. Thank you.